I look incredibly exhausted right now. It is 12:49 in the morning. I am very tired. I should be asleep, but I want to talk about this. First and foremost, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Nicky D here, and welcome back to the channel. Um, so you can see the title of the video. We are discussing what's going on with BABScon. Um, there's a lot of people talking about this right now on social media, on Blue Sky, on Twitter. I haven't checked Instagram. I don't know if people are talking about it there. I wouldn't be surprised if they were. Um, I'm going to try not to speculate too much. I'll tell you what we know. Um, so, as we know, BABScon is approaching. It is about 3 weeks away from, right now. And a lot of people were excited for this con. They had a pretty good guest of honor list, from what I understand. The vendor hall list, or rather the vendor hall map, was just announced, I guess now technically yesterday morning. People were seemed pretty happy and excited for that. And months ago, not months ago, more like a couple weeks ago, they announced the musicians, and they had a lot of people of different styles and different genres and different ranks of popularity, and even people who don't necessarily associate themselves with the Brony community anymore were coming to the BABScon because it's the last BABScon and they want to give it a good send off. Like, you had people like Mike the Microphone, Odyssey Eurobeats, Melody Brony, of course, Trey Husk, Lou Poof, TCB, my boy, Rhyme Flow, and like so many different people. And like this was an insane music lineup. Uh, and they're kind of crapping the bed right now. Why are they crapping the bed? In case you aren't aware, and uh, again, I'm going to try not to get into speculation. I'm going to try to stick with what we know. So, the musician lead for BABScon, Pinkaboo, they were fired 3 weeks before the convention. That is actually insane that you're going to fire one of your con heads when you're like this close to the convention. That is just insane to me. And that did not sit well with a lot of people, the musicians especially. And in solidarity, they all dropped out of performing from BABScon. Now, initially it was like most of the musicians, but then I saw a tweet from Melody Brony saying that all of them are gone. They won't be performing at BABScon. Now, that doesn't mean and I said I wouldn't get into speculation, but my interpretation of that is that doesn't mean they're not going to be seen at BABScon. Like, I'm sure they're still going to attend, but them performing music at the con, no more. And I know and feel that this is the right decision that the musicians of BABScon made. Because doing this to somebody who has put so much time and effort putting this incredible show together, this amazing lineup together, and then just kicking them to the curb 3 weeks before the convention is actually insane to me. I'm at a loss of words. Like, I don't know what to say other than I'm surprised and baffled. BABScon has had a reputation of being one of the better pony conventions. And then seeing them do this right before their last convention. Like, this is the way you guys are going to go out? It's insane to me. Like, like I'm seeing like the responses on social media, on Blue Sky and Twitter. And again, all of a sudden in one server I'm in, people are just popping off. This is going to bite them in the butt. Now, I don't think attendance is going to drop, at least not by a lot, because if you're this close to the convention, you already spent your money on your plane ticket, and you're already making arrangements with friends of yours for the hotel, and other arrangements were made. Like, I don't think anybody who's planning on going should bow out. Though I can't say I blame anybody who does. It's shocking, you know? And this is so tone deaf. TrotCon posted, BABScon L, come to TrotCon. Talk about tone deaf. Like, TrotCon, look, I know you're trying to get your attendance numbers up some. And I get that, but like, that's not the way to go about it. At least not right now. What? I was saying Pinkaboo. Pinkaboo. Yeah, just goes to show, like, yeah, I don't know them. This was a horrible decision for BABScon to make. Now, we don't know the reasons as to why Pinkaboo was fired. Nobody has made any statement regarding that. Pinkaboo has not said anything as far as I know. BABScon didn't make a public statement regarding this. As far as I know, no friends of hers have made a comment about why or like what the reasoning was behind Pinkaboo getting fired. So that one's still a question mark, at least as of recording this video. But still, I feel like regardless of what the reason was, doing it this close to BABScon, and look, BABScon it's the final BABScon. Like, what does it matter? Disappointed doesn't even begin to express how I feel right now with this con. And I wasn't even an attendee. Like, I wasn't even going to this con, and I'm still upset with them. This was like poor handling. Like, they really fumbled the bag here, man. It's just a shame, you know, just to see, like, this is how they're gonna go out. BABScon, this is how you are gonna go out. You're not going out with a bang. You are fizzling and just a very small and minute pop. Like one of those like miniature firecracker. Actually, not even like one of the miniature firecracker. Like those like little ground popper things that you throw on the ground at like county fairs. Like, that's how you're going out. You're like a small pop, not a big bang. It's upsetting, you know? But the silver lining, though, I've always been of the belief that everything has a silver lining. And I think that the silver lining that we see here today or tonight or whenever is that, like, so many people are standing together. All the musicians are standing together with Pinkaboo. And from what it seems like I saw a post on, I think it was Nami or maybe it was Melody Brony. I forget who it was exactly. It seems like they're going to try working on their own little event for, like, so kind of like a Mayhem. Like, do you guys remember Mayhem at the end of BronyCon? It seems like they're doing something. From what it seems like, they're doing something like that, where they're gonna like probably like just rent out like a bar or something, or like get like a miniature venue and perform there. Yeah, like so many, dude. Like, I've been seeing so many people, like, just like Thrak made a video, cursing out. Well, not cursing out, but like saying how he's displeased. Oh my goodness, how he's displeased. Chief Hunter 1, he's pissed, and rightfully so. Mathematic Pony, like, almost wasting no time, did like a parody of the Babseed song, And like BABScon, what you got? I'll leave a link in the description. It is like peak math, chef's kiss. Hold on a second here. I'm taking a look at this Discord server I'm in. And people were talking about like, oh, we're reacting as to what happened, but we don't understand what the root cause is. And yeah, I agree that like we don't really know what the true reasons are. It's just it, but still though, it's like it's just so wild. Okay, so hang on, I'm saving this. Yeah, I'm gonna read this. So this is from, I don't know what server this is in, but somebody sent me this, but this was sent to another server I'm in. Um, I'm gonna blur out names just for the sake of privacy, just to make sure I don't get anybody in trouble. So the TLDR, the reason Pinkaboo was fired was also not even her fault either. LOL. It's even more annoying than you can imagine. What I've been finding out is that she made a video advertising the concert because, you know, she's the concert lead. And then she got busy doing some other stuff. While she was, the con posted a different advertising video instead. Oh, what? And then she found out and she made a passive aggressive tweet about them doing that on Twitter, and that is why she got the that is petty. Wow. I'm flabbergasted. So Pinkaboo, excuse me. I'm not sure why I keep saying Pinkaboo. They were working on their own video for the concerts and the musicians. Bab, so other people, other con chairs were working, ended up releasing their own video. Pinkaboo said something passive aggressive on their social media, or at least something snide or something. And then they're like, okay, well, okay, screw you, you're fired, dude. That is not a good look, Babs. That is not a freaking good look. Oh God. Oh, this community is going to drive me to start smoking again. That's so stupid. You're firing somebody because they just made a passive aggressive comment. Look, Pinkaboo was already working on a video. They are the musician lead. That you entrusted this person to take care of all the stuff for the music faction of your con. So, if they needed any like assistance regarding like the video, I would imagine they would reach out to other con chairs or like her higher ups for just like an additional nudge and some additional help or whatever. Man, I'm flabbergasted. BABScon, you screwed the pooch on this one. There's really no other way to say it. You screwed the pooch. You screwed up. You messed up. You fumbled the bag. Look, I love this community. I, and I know I haven't been as active in this community as I used to be from when I first joined. But come on, but guys, I still love this community. I still care for so many people. And this is how the people who run a convention, a place where people come together to celebrate something that we all love, and you treat somebody like this out of pettiness. Unreal, man. It's unreal. I had more to say. I really do, but I think I'm just preaching to the choir here that BABScon messed us up big time. That's really about it, guys. That's all I really want to talk about. Pinkaboo, if you're watching, just know I have your back. I don't know you well. I only just dropped a follow shortly before recording this video. But just know I support you, and there's so many people in this community that support you. The fact that so many of the musicians are standing by your side does speak volumes. And me, a washed out musician, also stands by your side. Oh man. No, guys, that's really about it. Yeah, I just wanted to vent my frustrations a little bit, maybe, and just talk about this for a second. Yeah, don't expect more of these critical style videos, because I may have to put on the persona now that I'm critical. I'm the pony critical. I make jokes trying to cope with horrible things. Well, I mean, there's worse things going on in the world, but this is still pretty bad. Well, guys, that's really about it. Take care. Be sure to take care of each other, love each other. If you are still going to BABScon, please have fun, spend time with your friends, and just make sure you take care of each other and love each other. I'll see you next video.
BABScon, what you gonna do? Got some bullies on your team, crushing everybody's dreams. BABScon, well, if I were you, I would loudly uninstall whoever made that call. BABScon, all the